Jack Elam was born William Scott Elam on November 13, 1920, in Miami, Arizona, a small mining town that shaped his early resilience. Life was not easy from the start, especially after losing his mother at a young age. Raised by relatives, he learned quickly how to adapt, developing a quiet determination that would define his journey. A childhood accident left him with a permanently misaligned eye, something that might have discouraged others, but ultimately became his most recognizable feature. After moving to California, he attended Santa Monica Junior College and began exploring different paths. Before acting, he worked as an accountant and auditor, even spending time at Samuel Goldwyn Studios. It was there, behind the scenes, that he first glimpsed Hollywood, unknowingly setting the stage for a remarkable and unconventional career. A unique entrance into Hollywood, Jack Elam's path into acting was anything but traditional. Rather than chasing auditions from the outset, he leveraged his connections and experience within the studio system to gradually step in front of the camera. His early roles in the late 1940s were small, often uncredited, but they allowed him to observe and learn. By the 1950s, he began securing more substantial parts, particularly in westerns, a genre that perfectly suited his distinctive look. His crooked smile, gravelly voice, and unpredictable gaze gave him an edge that casting directors couldn't ignore. He brought something different to the screen, a rawness that felt authentic. While many actors tried to fit a mold, Elam thrived by standing apart from it. His rise was steady, built on persistence and a willingness to embrace roles others might have overlooked. Master of the Western Villain. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Jack Elam became a familiar face in Western cinema, often portraying outlaws, henchmen, and morally complex characters. In films like High Noon and Once Upon a Time in the West, he brought depth to roles that could have easily been one-dimensional. His performances were never exaggerated. Instead, they carried a quiet intensity that made his characters memorable. Audiences might not always remember the lead actors, but they remembered Elam. He had a way of making even small roles feel significant. Directors appreciated his reliability and unique presence, knowing he could elevate any scene. While he was often cast as a villain, there was always something human beneath the surface, a subtle complexity that made his work stand out in a crowded genre. A turn toward humor and versatility. As the Western genre began to evolve, so did Jack Elam. Rather than remain confined to villainous roles, he embraced opportunities to showcase his comedic side. Films like Support Your Local Sheriff revealed a different dimension of his talent. He demonstrated impeccable timing and a willingness to laugh at his own on-screen image. This shift allowed audiences to see him in a new light, not just as a menacing figure, but as a performer with remarkable range. His ability to adapt ensured his continued relevance in an industry that was constantly changing. Elam's humor felt natural, never forced, and it added warmth to his performances. By embracing both drama and comedy, he proved that he was far more than a typecast actor. He was a versatile artist capable of surprising audiences. Television and enduring presence beyond film, Jack Elam became a staple of television, appearing in popular series such as Gunsmoke and Bonanza. His frequent guest roles helped him reach a wider audience, cementing his status as a familiar and beloved character actor. Whether playing a drifter, a villain, or a quirky side character, he brought authenticity to every performance. Over the course of his career, he appeared in more than 70 films and over 100 television episodes, an impressive achievement that reflected both his work ethic and talent. He was the kind of actor who made every scene richer simply by being in it. Even when he wasn't the focus, his presence added texture and depth, making him an essential part of many classic productions. Personal life and quiet strength. Away from the spotlight, Jack Elam's life was grounded in family and meaningful relationships. His first marriage to Jean Harjard lasted over 2 decades, supporting him through the early struggles of his career. After her passing, he found companionship again with Margaret Jennison, who remained by his side for the rest of his life. Their partnership was marked by stability and mutual support, offering him a sense of peace amid the unpredictability of Hollywood. Despite his on-screen persona, those who knew him described him as warm, humorous, and approachable. He valued privacy and preferred a simple life away from the spotlight. This balance between public success and personal contentment defined him, showing that behind the rugged exterior was a man who deeply appreciated loyalty, connection, and the quieter moments of life. A perspective on Hollywood. Throughout his career, Jack Elam developed a thoughtful and sometimes critical perspective on the Hollywood system. Having worked both behind and in front of the camera, he understood the industry from multiple angles. He often spoke about the differences between leading stars and character actors, noting how each contributed uniquely to storytelling. Rather than dwell on comparisons, Elam focused on carving his own path, embracing roles that allowed him to stand out. He valued authenticity over image, preferring to bring honesty to his performances rather than conform to expectations. This mindset earned him respect among peers, even if he remained outside the traditional spotlight. His reflections on Hollywood were shaped by experience, offering insight into an industry that could be both rewarding and challenging for those navigating its complexities. Later years and lasting recognition. In his later years, Jack Elam stepped away from acting, choosing to spend time with his family in Ashland, Oregon. The quiet surroundings provided a welcome contrast to the fast-paced world of Hollywood. Though he never pursued major awards, his contributions to film were recognized with honors such as induction into the Hall of Great Western Performers at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. This acknowledgement reflected the impact he had on the genre and the respect he earned over decades of work. Even in retirement, he remained connected to his legacy, often sharing stories and memories with those around him. His later years were marked by reflection and appreciation, a time to look back on a career that had touched countless audiences and left a lasting impression. A legacy that endures. Jack Elam passed away on October 20th, 2003 at the age of 82, leaving behind a body of work that continues to resonate with audiences. His unique appearance, combined with his undeniable talent, made him one of the most recognizable character actors of his time. Whether playing a villain or a comedic figure, he brought authenticity and depth to every role. His journey from a small-town upbringing to Hollywood success is a testament to perseverance and individuality. Today, his performances remain a vital part of classic Western cinema, reminding viewers of the importance of character actors in shaping memorable stories. Jack Elam's legacy is not just in the roles he played, but in the spirit he brought to them, honest, distinctive, and unforgettable.